In today's video, we're looking at one of the most advanced robot mopping systems and vacuum cleaners that we have ever tested. It is incredibly well built. Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So the guys at Narwal have given me a special discount code. The link will be in the description, so make sure you check that out, guys. So everybody, while I'm unboxing this, I thought I would just get straight to the point and tell you the big difference between this robot vacuum. And that is that it not only has a vacuuming module, but it also has a mopping module, which actually self-cleans. And I'll demonstrate that to you in this video. So the first impression that you're going to get from this package is that it is incredibly well built. Not only do I think that this is the best looking robot vacuum and also mopping module that is on the market, but it just looks like it's the best built. These are the little mops which click to the bottom, and I'll show you that in just a second. But again, my first impression was that they're almost over-engineered. It almost looks too good. You can peel them off, so if you do want to wash them a different way, you can do that, or if you want to replace them, because you do also have spares. A key feature with the Narwal T10 is it doesn't try to do two things at once. You've got the option of either or, so you can either have the mopping module on, or you can have this, which is the vacuuming module. You would normally do the vacuuming first and then maybe send the mop round afterwards, but it's up to you which one you choose. And the clever thing is that the robot will recognize which one you're doing. You do have this rubber strip, which again is common on a number of these robot vacuums, which acts as a protective barrier if you don't want it crossing a certain line. I would say that the Narwal T10 is aimed more for the mopping side than it is for the vacuuming. It does a good job of the vacuuming, but the compartment for catching the dust or the waste is actually smaller than some of its competitors, but obviously it has the added feature of that mopping facility. The compartment is well engineered again, and it's very easy to install, clean and empty. I do like that there are simple extras like this little brush which just literally clips in and out and helps you keep your robot clean. Okay, what about the build quality of the robot? Well, again, I was mightily impressed all round, and one of the big things with these robots is the suspension in the wheels, and this has bags of room to go up and down and over obstacles. I didn't have any problem at all going over bars of chairs or even small steps, and also navigating between different levels, for instance wooden floors and carpets. You'll notice also on the sides there are plenty of other sensors. It operates via LiDAR technology, which I'll go over in just a few moments. The really clever thing with this Narwal T10 is the fact that it will clean itself as it goes, and it will do that multiple times during a mop. Inside that little compartment you've got lots of holes which allow water to come up through and clean those mopping pads, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you in just a second. Again, the base station follows a similar build quality to the actual robot. It's incredibly well made and looks brilliant. There is an LED display and a couple of command buttons on top, as well as the lid for the clean water and also the waste water. Both of the water tanks simply just pull out and then slot back in. There is no other connections that you have to worry about at all. So again, it's very, very simple to operate. I was impressed with the amount of detail in the operating manual, and there is also a quick user guide if you want to go down that route. But setting up this robot vacuum is very, very simple. Just scan the QR code on the quick setup guide and then follow the instructions on the app that you'll download. Take the robot into Wi-Fi mode by double pressing the button underneath the lid and then connect to your Wi-Fi. It's done all in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. Once connected, you're then ready to start, and you do have the option that you can either connect via the app or directly from the actual machine itself, and also from the base station. Speaking of base station, place it somewhere on a flat surface which is going to have easy access for the robot to go in and out of. You may find that you need to charge it first of all, so make sure it's charged to at least 50% before you begin. So the first thing that your robot needs to do is build an image of the location that it's going to be working in, and it uses its LiDAR radar technology for that to happen.
Start mapping. Please clear obstacles on the floor and keep doors open.
You'll notice within the app that as the mapping is taking place, the rooms begin to build. And the clever thing with this technology is that it will automatically detect individual rooms. Sometimes it doesn't get it completely right, but you can go in and adjust that at a later date. Now during this mapping process, it doesn't need to actually go into every nook and cranny because it is using that sensor on top. So don't worry if you don't think it's gone to every area.
Mapping complete. Plan for the route now.
Once it's finished, it will go back to its base station and now you can begin the vacuuming.
Start vacuuming.
The base station will indicate what function the robot is performing. Now you do have a lot of options within the app. As I mentioned earlier, it will automatically detect rooms and you can go in and amend these and change the different barriers between them. This makes it very handy if you want to set the robot just to operate in one room in particular. Within this section of the app, it's easy to also set no-go zones. For instance, if you're mopping and you want to avoid going over a rug, you can do this easily. Okay, when the vacuum is full, you'll get a notification, and again, it's very easy just to empty it into a bin. To change into mopping mode is very simple. Literally lift off the vacuuming module and then just clip on the 2 mopping pads. And that's it. It's as easy as that. The robot will know that it's now in mopping mode and now it's time to fill up the water container, and if you've got the Narwal detergent, then you can use that as well. Now I haven't got the Narwal detergent, but I've used a very minor detergent and I didn't have any problems. It was a mild detergent for the floor. What it will do first of all is wash those pads. So it gets those pads wet and uses that detergent. It then sends it off on its way. I do have to say, out of all of the robot mopping vacuums that I've tried, this is definitely the most effective. And what I really liked is that it detects when the mopping pads are dirty and it will automatically go back to the base station and then clean itself. This is prior to a clean, and as you can see, this is just after doing one room. I know, the shame, it's incredible. It will then go back in, clean itself via this method, as you can see on screen. It literally throws it through the mopping pads and then collects it in the waste area, and this is the result. The before and after in the top right corner, it's quite incredible. So where I said at the beginning of this video that this is more of a mopping module than a vacuuming, and that's because of this technology, the world's first self-cleaning robot mop. The fact that its competitors will just basically clean once and then have a dirty pad means you're actually just then taking a dirty pad back around your floor all the time. This solves that problem, and with its clever navigation system, it won't go over the same area twice. You can easily plan and schedule routine cleaning, and also the mopping function is almost silent and the vacuuming is not too noisy either. So guys, if you're in the market for a robot mop with vacuuming added as well, then the Narwal T10 may be just something that you ought to consider. Check out the links in the description. I'll have the very latest price and any promotions that apply. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. I look forward to seeing you on the next.